Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Christine. I will list all my socials down below. Now today we will be talking about cosmetic procedures, specifically the ones that I got done. Now just a disclaimer for everyone, I am not glamorizing it in any way or opposed to it, whatever the case. If you guys have your own opinions, if this is not for you, you can just scroll to one of my other videos. This is just talking about my experience and what I got done. So no negative or hate comments to anyone. I will not allow that whatsoever. But to start the video, the first thing I got done was Botox on my forehead. I got this done February 25th. I wanted to wait a little while to give you guys my honest and true opinion and real thoughts on how I felt about the procedure, the downtime, me recuperating. So I've been wanting to get Botox for quite a while on my forehead. I will post like before pictures on here so you guys can see. But basically my frown lines from my forehead were extremely pronounced to the point that whenever I had foundation, it would literally cake into my foundation. So it was bothering me for quite a while. I would have to, like, let's say if I'm out and I'm wearing foundation, I would have to walk around with a beauty blender to like blot it out and make sure that it was smooth. So that was really causing like a little bit of problem for me specifically. Not that anyone had anything to say about it. It was just something that was bothering me. I got Botox done on my forehead the 25th of February. I got it done at this place called SD Botox. SD Botox, if you're here in California, they have so many locations. So I went to a location and I got it done. Now usually what they do is it's measured by units. So depending what you need done. So I needed a bunch here as well as, they call it 11s, which is like frowns here. Whenever you like scrunch your eyebrows and you get like really pronounced lines here, those are called 11s. So I had a whole bunch. So I basically needed 30 units. They charge you per unit. So it's $13 per unit. So it's 13 times 30. That's what I paid for, minus like the military discount. But that's what I paid for. Usually you can re-up every like 4 months or so. Sometimes a lot of people wait a lot longer just because like it's really not necessary to be going every 4 months unless you decide to. So in terms of the pain, I'll be honest, it didn't hurt me at all. I think maybe because I got my eyebrows tattooed and I've been getting my eyebrows tattooed since I was 17. You guys know, if you're not new to my channel, I've had my eyebrows tattooed for a long time because when I was younger, I fell and skidded my face in the sidewalk and it just like took off layers of skin. And one eyebrow in particular was not growing like the other. So I always had like a complex about it. I used to honestly, in high school, I used to draw them in and that was a pain in the neck. So I got them tattooed when I was like 17. So I've been tattooing my eyebrows ever since. So I'm kind of used to needles in that area. So when they did the Botox, it was literally 10 minutes, by the way, and it was painless for me. Like I didn't feel a thing. Of course, you feel like solution going in. So Botox, if you guys do not know or are not familiar with what that is or what that does, it basically blocks the nerve that sends messages to your muscles to contract. So it blocks that nerve and, you know, your muscles contract whenever you raise your eyebrows. So if it's blocking the nerves to send the message to the muscles, thus, like you can see, this is like full on me raising my eyebrows and there's literally no frown lines whatsoever or wrinkles. So that's basically what I wanted. When you get it done, they tell you specifically the first day or so, you're not supposed to work out. You're not supposed to do anything strenuous. You're definitely not supposed to lay back or lay forward for the first 4 hours, just because everything has to like settle in. They don't want you massaging the area for the first few hours. So, you know, no touching at it, no picking at it. I didn't get any marks. Of course, you'll see like tiny, I'll post like an after pic of the day of when I got it done. But you'll see like tiny little dots of where they injected, but that literally goes away within the first few hours. In terms of how I felt after, I want to say, I mean, not that it hurted, but you can tell something is there or something's different. So I would say the first week, when it hit a solid week, was when I felt like normal. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's basically it. I'm obsessed with the finishing product, or, you know, the result. You guys can see, like when I raise my eyebrows, that's exactly what it looks like. It's like minimal. So yeah, I love it. And if you're interested in getting it done, of course, do your research, find a reputable place. And yeah, the next cosmetic procedure that I got done was lip filler. Specifically, I went to a place where they do hyaluronic acid fillers, which is basically hyaluronic acid. If you're not familiar with that is, that's a natural substance that we obtain in our bodies. I wanted to do something as safe as possible. So there's like zero side effects unless you have like any underlying conditions for whatever reason. Hyaluronic acid is in a lot of our cosmetic products. For example, like Neutrogena, they have a lot of cleansers and stuff like that have hyaluronic acid. So yeah, what they do is, where I went, they have a hyaluronic pen, which is needleless. It literally looks like a pen, like a big long pen. And it almost suctions in, of course, they create like tiny little holes, but it suctions in the hyaluronic acid. She did apply numbing cream for it not to hurt or to hurt less. If I could describe the feeling, I would say it's like almost like you getting hit with a rubber band on your lips. That's exactly what it feels like. So it's more annoying than anything. I don't think it's more like, it's not really painful. It's more annoying. And you hear like a loud sound. So that kind of like freaks you out a little. I've been wanting to get fillers on my lips for a little while, only because, you know, as you get older, especially once you hit your 30s, most of the elasticity is not like it was in your 20s. That's just reality. Age sets in, and that's just how life is. So I was noticing my lips being a little less fuller, and I've always had smaller lips anyway. So yeah, I just wanted to get filler, just something to fill out the fine lines in my lips a little and just plump it up a little. Now, what specifically I asked for was to accent my Cupid's bow lip area. So you see, like, you can tell like up here, it's more lifted. I told her that I wanted to definitely have the bottom lip bigger than the top one. I just feel like that's more natural. It looks more natural to me. So she did exactly that. In terms of the measurements for it, they have 1 ml, 2 ml, and 3 mLs. So 1 ml is like for someone who just wants to fill out the fine lines in your lips, like very minimal type of procedure. 2 ml is where you want just a little bit of fullness. And then 3 mLs when you want a little bit more dramatic. I did do 3 ml, but the way she entered it all in, I think it looks perfect. She did mention that if I wanted to, in a month from when I got it done, and I got it done the 5th of March, because like I said, I wanted to wait well over a week to give you guys my full opinion on it. I did it the 5th of March. So she said a month from when I got it done, if I wanted to get more, I can. So I'll see how I feel. Who knows? You know, I've never been opposed or for it. I feel like you do what you want to do, whatever makes you happy. And this definitely made me happier. So of course, I wanted to get it done. Now, when you get it done, you're supposed to not have coffee like a day before, which I kind of forgot, and I had coffee. But the good thing is I drink a lot of water, so that helped the situation. So she recommends you drink a lot of water before, after, during, whatever. Just because hyaluronic acid is what's going to help, along with drinking a lot of water, is what's going to help keep your skin supple and full. The first few days after you get it done, you have to definitely moisturize your lips, but she said with Vaseline. She also recommends, if you don't want to use Vaseline, any like Balmax or Carmax, any type of medicated lip balm. I use Carmax just because I like the way it feels on my lips. So I've been using Carmax since I got it done. I will post pictures of the after, literally the day of that I got it done. So right directly after when I got it done, I got a little startled when I look in the mirror. I'm gonna be honest. It looked almost like a hickey, like someone had sucked my lip, and it was like red dots around. And it was just because obviously someone is messing with that area. But literally an hour after, it went away. The day after, I did get like a little bruise on this side, and within, I would say, 4 to 5 days, that bruise went away. So now it still feels like it's not completely smooth yet. I can still feel like the little lumps or areas that the solution was injected in, but it's not crazy. Like, you can't tell unless I really show you up close. But yeah, it really depends on the person, how they heal, whatever the case may be. If you're a person that bruises easily, in particular, I bruise very easily. So I was shocked that I only had like that one little bruise on the side in the corner of my mouth. Yeah, the hyaluronic pen, I think it's amazing, especially if you're a person that's scared of needles. That's like the perfect solution for you. You're not supposed to drink anything super hot, so no super hot coffee the first few days after you get it done. You're not supposed to apply anything super cold. So if you're applying ice for swelling, you would have to put like a towel over it in order to put it on your lips. You can't put ice directly on your lips. And that was basically it. She said normally it takes about a month for a person to completely heal from it. Sometimes people heal sooner, like literally right away. Me, I feel like I'm 95% healed with my lips, with just the exception of like little areas that feel a little bit like bumpy to me almost, but you really can't tell. And yeah, do I recommend them both? I had a great experience. If you guys have had experiences with cosmetic procedures, you can post them down below. We can have a little chat about it. But I would definitely say if you are going to get any cosmetic procedures done, I would recommend researching the place, making sure it's reputable. You definitely want to do that. And if you guys have any further questions about my experience in particular, you can message me down in the comments and I will, of course, you guys know I message you guys back. So yeah, I hope this was a good video for you guys, something different, but I wanted to give you guys my experience and I wanted to wait a little over a week just so that way I can fully give you guys my full opinion on it, full honest opinion. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.